Okay, good afternoon. It's been a minute since I've seen you guys. Hello, peace, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday. I am in the kitchen and you will be cooking with the Chemist today. I'm going to whip up something really quick. I'm going to make some Usher. Usher must be on the ring. What up, Usher? 8-pound stomp. Anyways, I'm going to be making some oyster mushroom shawarma. And this is a nod off the old block from Shook. Look up Shook if you're actually in the DMV area. I like to eat there every now and then. Okay, so I'm going to be making oyster mushroom shawarma. I'm going to be using oyster mushrooms that I peeled, actually pulled apart from the whole bush. And then I'm going to use some smoked sea salt. I'm going to experiment with that. It's got that from Whole Foods. Agave, I got me some grapeseed oil. You won't need a lot. I'm going to use a little bit that's in here. And also some of my jerk dry spice. This is what I use to make my jerk marinade. Give me a second. Let me fix this. Okay, the camera view was hating. I think we got a better view right now. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. So let's get started. I'm actually going to put this over a salad, which I'm going to be using some arugula. So that's what I'll be having for lunch today. So what you need to do is mix everything into the bowl. You're going to mix everything into the bowl. So if you can't see the camera view, give me a second. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like once I put everything into the bowl. So you put some oil over there. You don't want to saturate it because you want it to actually be like a dry rub or a very dry. You don't want it to be a lot of saturation from moisture. I'm going to use some sea salt, smoked sea salt, not too much. You don't want to use too much of my jerk or your jerk if you're using some, because it's going to be spicy as a mother. So I like it spicy. If you don't like it spicy, you might want to hold off on that. I'll get in here with my hands. So how y'all doing out there in the world? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on during this pandemic. So make sure y'all healthy, keeping your immune systems very vibrant and boastful, making sure you're getting your minerals and supplements. You can get that by way of supplemental minerals, or you can get that by way of eating your food. But because the soil is not as it was decades ago, we want to make sure that we are getting our mineral supplements. So I'm going to add some more jerk. And this is actually Dr. Sebi approved jerk, because regular jerk, I believe, has nutmeg and a couple of other things that are not approved by Sebi. So, okay, we got this rub going here. I'm going to add a little bit more oil to it and some smoked sea salt. You want to make sure that it's fully coated and covered, so when you start to cook that bad boy, that none of the pieces are missing any type of seasoning. Okay. Adding some more oil. Just a little bit. You do not want to be generous with that. Gingerly. And we're going to add some agave to it. That's going to cut down on some of the heat, because this joint gonna be fire. Okay, this is my first time actually cooking this too, so this is an experiment. You are actually really in the lab with the Chemist, in the kitchen cooking with the Chemist, because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But since I'm okay with the, I'm a little chef with the spoon, you know what I'm saying? I'm all right with it. I am going to try this out on camera for you guys and make it do what it do. Okay, this is what it's looking like, and I'm gonna go with this consistency and texture. This seems to be a good mix. Let me wash my hands. washing my hands off. Give me a second. Boom. And I'm back like I never left. Okay, so we're going to try and cook this just right on the cast iron with no oil because we don't want to saturate it. If it becomes too thick, we're going to add some oil to it. So we're going to turn up that heat to a medium. We're going to go ahead and put the oyster mushroom and trumpet oyster mushroom, those king oyster mushrooms, into the skillet. And then I forgot to tell y'all that in my salad, I'm going to be adding tomatillos to it instead of tomatoes. So I got a mixture of cultures going on here. We got Caribbean and then we got Hispanic. But to top it off, we're going to have that good old black because that's what's in this mixture. So, because that's the best. So, we're going to start to mix this and let the heat catch up to cooking. And remember to please share and subscribe and tell all your friends and family about the channel because you will help me get to an amount of viewership where I can start to at least monetize and I can start to become global, you know, worldwide. People can start to see me and view this goodness I got going on over here. So just right now we are letting the shawarma cook in the pan. You can turn up a little bit, but make sure you're going to want to remember to turn that down because you don't want to overcook the mushrooms and you don't want them to start to stick to the pan. So I found this good old smoked sea salt at Whole Foods, and if you want to purchase my jerk season, just let me know and I can make it available because I actually don't have it available on the site. I just have the jerk marinade, but this is the secret ingredient. This is what I put in the jerk marinade. So, boom, bow wow, watch out now. It's the little one, and I'm not bow wow. Use some regular agave nectar, and then this is grapeseed oil. I believe I got this from Walmart. They have them for like $8 for 51 ounces, thebomb.com. Okay, so we're sizzling over here. And I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit higher so that it can cook faster, but I'm going to monitor it. So I'm going to put it on high. And if this thing comes out cooking and good looking, then I think I might mess around and make this for Saturday at the Urban Wellness Market. If you haven't come and visit me at the Urban Wellness Market on Saturdays, make sure you do. 1360 Oakey Street Northwest. It's in a warehouse, and this is a black-owned space, a curator, and they have black-owned businesses in there, and I am one of them, Health Neurotics. So make sure you come on down, show some love, and I will probably be cooking this oyster mushroom shawarma, or I might be making brown stew oyster mushroom. I do not know. I haven't made my mind yet because I got to get prepared for what I have to cook for this coming Thursday, which people are calling Thanksgiving Day is what we know it as. So I just call it Family Day, and I will be cooking for myself. I will be cooking some mac and cheese. I'm going to do some roasted turkey. I'm going to use that smoked sea salt with some smothered in gravy, or put some gravy on it. Gotta have the gravy. And then I'm going to actually make some of my kicking kale that's in my cookbook, Culture Cooking. You can actually purchase that from my website at healthneurotics.com/shop. And I'm also going to be cooking something else. I'm thinking about making a walnut caramel cake. Shout out to the Healthy Vegan Show. And actually, let me show you guys something that I have in store that I found. Shout out to Fresh Foster. I have the Buddha hand. So, the Buddha hand I'm going to use as Crush Foster has educated us on, because it really is vibrant, smells like lemon, and lemon is not approved on Dr. Sebi's guide. So we're going to dehydrate this bad boy and use the skin to make me some type of lemon cake or lemon something for a family day or Thanksgiving Day on Thursday. And I may try to make some mixture or concoction that I may sell at the Urban Wellness Market I know I'll have my mom's mix hopefully for this coming Saturday, which is great for connective tissues. So please do make sure you come visit us at Urban Wellness Market. And this is called the Buddha Hand. I got this from Wegmans. So back to the subject at hand. Okay, this oyster mushroom shawarma is cooking really, really good. Let me see if I can give you guys a closer view. But excuse me. It didn't need any, ooh, it's spicy. I have to cook this sometimes with my mask on because it's that fragrant and potent. So we're gonna let this cook, and let me see if I can give you guys a closer look at the oyster mushroom shawarma. So it didn't even need any extra oil because it's already oil in there, and mushrooms typically make its own oil when you're cooking them, and that's probably because they contain water. So this is what we're looking at as far as the oyster mushroom shawarma. You can go ahead and cook this for probably about 5 more minutes if you want to turn up the heat to make sure that it's actually looking like shawarma. Be mindful that you don't want to stick into the pan. It's very fragrant. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. I'm going to have this on a salad, and you have been actually cooked. Your ass has been cooked. You are in the kitchen cooking with a chemist, a real one, a black one, and we have just made oyster mushroom shawarma. We're going to top that off with our arugula salad, and that's what we're going to have for lunch today. I am going to pour probably some olive oil because I ran out of my green goddess that I made with avocado olive oil, or maybe something that I find in my refrigerator. But go ahead and make you a salad with this. Add some fruits. Well, I do have some grapes. I think I'm going to add some grapes to this. And this could just be a melting pot for lunch. So make sure you come back and make sure you check us out on YouTube at healthneurotics.com. Make sure you share and subscribe. Visit us at healthneurotics.com or healthneurotics.com/shop for Black Friday. There's 10% off the entire website. And also follow us on Instagram, also at Health Neurotics. So make sure you're following us and keep up with the updates because we are making big moves in the city, okay? And we want you guys to be a part of that. So peace out. The Chemist is signing off, and I'll see you later. Love you.